young and beautiful.
That's one of the questions.
Ah, okay, okay. I'm really into music though, so come on.
Yeah, let's just throw that in there because I do believe that Baddies Gone Wild is better than Baddies. It's like the number one show on Zeus right now. I know y'all may not like her. She House B, but I got some interviews and games coming out with House A. She want to get into a big Leo, and I'm like, I'm a Monty Leo fan. If y'all Monty Leo fans, let's see if she can hang with the biggest. Like, let's see music versus challenge. Like, let's go. So that's why I did the interview. Anyways, y'all here for a Baddies review. Yeah, y'all see what episode this is in the title. This is Baddies USA Chapter 2, of course. And with that being said, let's just get right into it. The sheets are being washed, so not too much. And I got a photo shoot coming up, so that's why the hair is just doing whatever the hair gonna do. I think I got good hair, so it really don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Just get into it. Start this episode with Pressure versus Diamond. Nobody won. Bahati ended up hitting Hurricane off guard. Hurricane keep putting back on these shades. But I feel like when you be from Bahati, you got Bahati on the loose. Like, you can't. Bahati's a wild. Once you fight her, like, it's like you got to be for her forever. And like, y'all can't even be on the scene chilling watching other fights because you got Bahati finna hit you in any every moment. So that would have me on edge, and I wouldn't like that either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm on Hurricane's side, but like, I would hate to just go against Bahati because you have to fight her the whole goddamn scene until she go away. So I bet that is kind of annoying. Like, damn, like, sit your down somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to sit her down, Hurricane. But I don't think you can sit Bahati down because when y'all be fighting, it be giving ties every time. Okay? So Bahati ended up running around the house, running around everywhere. And she ended up jumping the gate, and they on the cliff. So she's running on the edge of a cliff, holding on to the gate bars. But I'm like, I didn't know it was a cliff right there. If the cameras didn't come around and show like it was a cliff, like that was high up in the air, and Bahati was literally, I gotta drink some water, hold on. Bahati was literally on a cliff. Wild work, hold on. Summer pulls up with Tommy, and Summer come out first, and she get to arguing with Rolly. You know what I'm saying? They get to going back and forth, and they both loud. Rolly loud, Summer loud. But all I kept hearing was Summer say, all I heard was Summer saying, you got all these surgeries, but you gaining weight as we speak. Right now, you gaining weight. So Summer kind of ate with that, and Rolly was like, "Yup, she musty." Like, that's all I really heard from Rolly because it was a lot of loud stuff going on. Okay, Tommy ended up coming out, and she had an entourage. She had her street cousin that we found out later in the episode, and she had her sister. Or was that her sister? No, her street cousin and her friend. And I'm like, okay, saying a friend coming around, but like she on it. She coming with her arms crossed, like she on it. So Tommy, they all go outside. This person, she got her arms crossed already. Like, the friend got her arms crossed. The one in the pink, she got her arms crossed. I'm like, okay, she ready for war. Like, she know what she walking into. She already know what's up. And I'm wondering, was Tommy's street cousin, was that the one that fought Ciroc, like the first episode? Because that's what it looked like. So Tommy friend the pink get to talking about, all y'all can get it, all y'all ugly, and you in front of 20 girls, you calling all them ugly, like, hello, like, what you think gonna happen, like, hello, like, why is you, Tommy don't got beef, do she got beef with everybody on the cast? I think pretty much, because she called in outsiders and tried to jump the cast, but I don't know, but for her to say, all y'all ugly, like, who you feeling like? Just for you to fight, hold on, we're gonna get into that in a minute. So, after she caught all them ugly, Lex run up on him, right? And tell me why Tommy and her friends and her cousin Nate, they run the opposite way, like they running back in the house. Like, that blew me. Tommy not gonna fight, but Aubrey ended up coming up, and she trying to get on that, because apparently the street cousin knew Aubrey, old stylist that was a part of her getting jumped by Stun. I think they're talking about Khalil, Nicki Minaj. I don't know, something like that. But I don't know. I'm just talking about Khalil because Khalil, I don't know, but y'all know Khalil was allegedly a part of that whole Stunner jump. I don't know, but so the fight happens. Like, wait, who fought the girl in the pink first? Okay, yeah, I end up attacking the girl in the pink, the friend, and the friend did all that. All y'all ugly. You know what I'm saying? All y'all ain't know none of y'all ugly. You did all that just to not swing and get punched to the ground? Like, be for real. Like, why would you do all that? You know you can't fight. Like, what's going on? You not even swinging. You just falling, getting hit to the floor like by Aubrey, literally. And then Legs try to stump her. Aubrey whooped the friend again to the floor, and it looked like Tinka was trying to jump in. So the street cousin get involved. So they end up squaring up. The street cousin and Tinka, they end up squaring up, and I'm gonna say the street cousin got like 2 legs in, but Tinka flipped her, and I'm pretty sure the street cousin wasn't expecting that. Like, Tinka a big girl, and I wasn't expecting that either. But Tinka ended up flipping her. So next scene, bro, Tommy is smiling on the camera. Like, Tommy literally up here cheesing to the cameras, while her friend, literally probably not less than 100 feet away from her, is getting jumped by Lex and Ivory on the couch. And that friend, when she getting jumped, she like she was looking unconscious. Like, what? Like, did y'all see that? Like, she was looking unconscious, and Lex and Ivory just minking her, and like, what? It didn't. Lex ended up catching her friend off guard again. But my thing is with Tommy, let's go back. Tommy, why'd you? If I came with Tommy, I wouldn't have. I get Tommy got all this clout. She sounds this cool person or whatever. But when it comes to a fight scenario and I'm with Tommy, call your other friends. I know you ain't gonna do nothing. No, for like, call your other friends. I know you, if it's me and you that go up to a dog fight, I'm gonna be the one getting bit up by all the dogs, and you gonna be the one running and laughing on the sideline. Like, no, Tommy, you want me to fight you? All right, call your other friends. We got you. Because I ain't gonna say why, but we know you ain't gonna really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would say. Okay. And then you see Tasiki trying to get involved. Tasiki trying to fight. I'm like, Tasiki, you're supposed to be this humble girl that know your worth as far as your fist power, and you up here trying to fight. Like, I was confused by that. I get that outsiders, but Tasiki, you should be the last one trying to fight these outsiders for real. I guess you're part of the baddies or whatever, so don't. But I thought Tasiki knew her worth. I thought Tasiki knew like her power and her punches. So why was you trying to fight the outsiders? That threw me off. And then we see a scene with Bahati asking Nick, like, who you fighting? Like, who you fighting? And Nick's like, no, I'm not trying to fight nobody. Just let it go. And that boat drunk. Okay, whoop de whoop. So the friend and the cousin and Tommy get escorted out the side door or whatever. Amber walking out the bathroom. I'm trying to explain it the best way I can, but excuse my allergies too. But Amber come out looking like, with the glasses on, like looking like she under a certain substance, like she on something like real bad. And then when she get outside, she acted normal though. But later on, we found out episode like she got to be on something, like, cause ain't no way you having hallucinations. I don't know what that was about. Okay, allegedly, but Amber go outside. Tavy trying to fight Amber. She can't get to her, so Tavy ended up dumping her Louis Vuitton purse over, dumping everything out, and throwing some stuff in her trees, which was like her wig, her shades, her Louis Vuitton shades, and all that, and the bushes and the trees, or whatever. And I'm like, Amber, I hope security somebody help you get that, cause come on now, like. So Tasiki trying to fight. I don't know what she doing. She just trying to scope. She just on the scene pretty much. And Amber sees it, so she ended up sneaking Tasiki in the back of her head, and like, if you're gonna sneak Tasiki, y'all know. I think you need to carry something in your hand. You need to do your big one. If you're gonna sneak Tasiki, you gotta realize who you're sneaking. If you're gonna sneak, you gotta do some damage. If you're gonna sneak her, like if you want to do your big one, you need something to do damage with. Okay, Tasiki. I mean, Amber do this bop upside her head, and Tasiki ate that. Like, come on now. So Tasiki and Amber started fighting. I feel like Amber had Tasiki hurt in the beginning. She was trying, but Tasiki ended up breaking out of that and was just swinging. I don't know if Tasiki was connecting for real, but because Amber was some type of way, like Amber had her head down or something happened like that, but she ended up getting Amber in a corner, and she was trying to swing, and then you see her grabbing security hair, like. But either way it go, Amber came up, her face back bloody on the ground in a corner, patting her poom poom, and then sucking her finger. Like, that's when I realized, like, okay, she on something for real. Okay. They end up showing like a third grid of Tasiki face, Tasiki walking in with her face, and then Tommy's street cousin with her face, like she ready to rumble, and then we see another scene like it's just in thirds, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a third layout. That is everything. Like the third layouts they be doing, like when they get to fighting and it's like two scenes happening at once, and they get the one scene, and they keep it playing for a little bit. Like that is everything. Like that just intensifies the whole moment. Amber ended up talking about I sunk Tavy, I'm so sorry, Tavy, I'm so sorry. Like yeah, she was awesome. And the thing about Amber, bro, like when I found out she was on the cast, I was like, yes, Amber finally on Baddies. I know she might not can beat Tasiki, but that's gonna be my heavy hitter for the season because when I think of Amber, I think of Justice Cabaret, Las Vegas Amber. Like she was calling out all the heavy hitters, and she was like, "Why you think you can't get involved? Like who you supposed to be?" Like she was calling out Chanel, she was calling out everybody. Like she had no weakness, she had no picks. Like she was calling out everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I thought I was gonna see in Amber this season. But it's like I never thought we would see this side or type of Amber. Like it's just embarrassing because the girls barely know who she is. She's talking about I had out on the internet like what y'all want to do, the skipping to the scene, the it's like a girl trying to do too much that we don't really know like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibes they give. Like an outsider just trying to you a part of the group, but you like an outsider just trying to get in the group any kind of way. Like I don't know, it blows. I wouldn't expect that from Amber. Like that was the last thing on my mind. I would, you know what I'm saying? I guess she was gonna fight Tasiki, but it was like this is not the Amber I expected. Okay, Tasiki, they gotta go back in the house. Tommy's street cousin in the house. Tasiki sneaked Tommy's street cousin. And it was a little boop upside the head, but that was probably a hard boop because that's like Tasiki hit hard, so that was probably like a hard little boop upside the head. But anyways, Tasiki got her people as well, her little entourage, her little friends or whatever. ET was like these some thick girls from ATL or whatever, I don't know. But either way it go, it's time for Tommy street cousin and Tasiki to fight, and one of the friends of Tasiki's end up running up and getting dragged on the floor. So Tasiki and the street cousins start trying to fight. Tasiki like hold her in a corner, but security broke it up, so didn't much happen with that. Wow, before like let's go back a little bit. When Tasiki fought Amber after Amber snuck her, like it was a girl in pink tights that kept trying to run up. I was like, this not even security. Who's this in the pink tights trying to run up? And when Tasiki fought Tommy's street cousin, it was this girl in the pink tights as well, like getting hits in on the street cousin. And I'm like, they got to be one of the Tasiki friends, even though she dressed like security. And Hurricane was trying to get involved. I was like, what is Hurricane trying to do? Like, come on now, you can't even handle body. Like, come on now, she just gonna you trying to fight the street cousin, the girl that fought Ciroc on first episode. I think like, nah, baby, that was gonna be your downfall. You did not want that. God spared you from that. I don't play with God though, but yeah, I'm just saying. I think nah, you didn't want that for real. While Tasiki was trying to fight the street cousin, we got Mariah Lynn like all up on Tasiki back like a puppy. Like move, Mariah Lynn, move out the way. You better off fighting Hurricane or somebody. Like, come on now, like go fight something, go do something, because you be trying to get involved in the wrong fights that God be sparing you too. God forbid, I don't know why I'm playing with his name, but somebody be sparing you too because you don't need to get involved. Okay, Pressure end up sneaking Diamond like a little weak sneak, like a little boop, and Diamond like, girl, like going on. So after Pressure did the sneak, like Pressure was smiling, Diamond like smiled too, and she was like, girl, whatever. Like Diamond ain't do nothing. She was like, what goes around comes around though. So she ended up getting her later on this episode. Tommy, she realized her street cousin in the house, so she picking up a metal tripod, trying to run around the house. And the girl in the pink is back with Tommy trying to get in the house. The girl in the pink, you don't want to go back in the house because they took you through there for real. Tommy trying to get her cousin out, and I'm just like, it's interesting that Tommy trying to get one of her people. Like, she actually fighting for one of her people now, because when it was Ciroc, Tommy was nowhere to be found. So Bahati trying to hit Hurricane again. Dolly ended up calling out Egypt and Kanaya, and because they was beefing or whatever. And she was like, I know y'all beefing, so like, what's going on with y'all? They get to arguing or trying to explain themselves. They get to arguing pretty much, Egypt and Kanaya. Hurricane and Bahati go at it again. I'm gonna give it a tie. Why was Bahati cheeks look like she sat in a bowl of flour? I don't know. Bahati versus Hurricane again, and I'll say Bahati got that because they're like more her hits connected, and her hits look way stronger than Hurricane's. Egypt was explaining herself to Rolly, like the situation between her and Kanaya, and she ended up. But Kanaya said Egypt was copping a plea to Rolly, but I didn't get that. I got she was trying to explain the fight with Kanaya. Either way, go. Egypt ended up fighting Kanaya, and she got there first round. She was trying to claw Kanaya's face out. That's evil. Body trying to run up on Hurricane again, and she got planted to the ground. Okay, Kanaya versus Egypt, round 2. Okay, Kanaya got like armed and ready. Like, she took off her stuff and she was like on that. She was on that for real. And I didn't want to finish watching Justice Cabaret the last season, so for me to see this side of Kanaya and everybody say Kanaya really can't fight, I guess we saw this side of Kanaya really can't fight because Kanaya was letting Egypt get that round 2, and nobody won. I said nobody won that round 2, but it's giving Kanaya can't fight though. Like, she won't let Egypt like hit her. Round 3, nobody won. Natalie ended up taking the floor. She ended up bringing Camilla text out loud because Camilla was like, that be had me bent over the rail for hitting me and stuff, and she was like, I'm going home. So Natalie was like, I'm finna text her back, replacement, like she said in front of everybody, and she clicked send. What to do? Pressure and Rolly start arguing, and Pressure said Rolly act like she didn't know who she was at the premiere of Zeus or whatever. I guess Diamond ended up sneaking Pressure, and we're gonna get into Pressure in a minute though. So we get Amber at the hospital. This review seemed kind of long, but anyways, we get Amber at the hospital. They're trying to bring in the hospital, and she like, nah. What did Amber say? Did I get there now? She said something don't feel right. So she ended up taking off running down the street, down the block, down all the streets pretty much. And I don't know how the cameraman was there at that, like in the streets, like catching her run. But Amber was thinking Tasiki was in there, like she said that. And I'm like, at this point, yeah, she's on something. This is so embarrassing. Like, don't know who does this. Like, when y'all say somebody running, this is running right here. K. Rika meet up with her pretty 3 or whatever. She's looking like Peter Pan in the confessionals. Next scene, Hurricane Pressure, Ciroc and TT meet up. Hurricane says she need that from Neek. Ciroc says Mariah posted her mugshot or whatever after Ciroc called her mom a powderhead pretty much. Pressure was like, oh, so you deserve that because you talked about her mom. And Ciroc was like, no. And Pressure was like, yeah, you definitely deserve that. So they end up having a little back and forth for a little bit. But it wasn't like a back and forth, but it was like a back and forth in a friendly type of manner. Like, Ciroc was trying to talk, but Pressure kept going. And yeah, Ciroc said she kidnapped her son, and they was on a run for 3 months, and it was like a Lifetime movie. It was worth it. I'm like, these girls' records, like, you got a bad record and you on Baddies, like, I guess that's your only saving grace pretty much, because you trying to get like a professional job, like, you know what I'm saying, like, So she ended up talking to the other girls for a good 2 minutes, Ciroc and the other girls, and they see, Pressure asked Ciroc, like, do you need that? So they end up getting up. And my thing with Pressure is like, what did we expect from Pressure when we first seen it on the cast? We expect like a lot of drama, a lot of funny moments. The kids clipping funny moments from Pressure, but I'm not really getting those funny moments from Pressure. I'm it's giving inorganic for me. Like, does fighting equal entertainment? Like, it's just like Baddies Caribbean where they were just fighting all the time, but I don't know. Pressure fighting all the time, it's really not like, it's a little entertaining. It's like 50% entertaining and 50% not for me. I don't know what I expected from Pressure. I'm just expecting more like more arguing, I guess. I don't know, like, but her trying to fight everybody, every scene, and getting whooped on like that. I don't know if that's gonna go over with the fans too well. I don't know if she's gonna return the next season doing the same things. Like, I don't know. We need more from Pressure for real. Ciroc hit Pressure a few times, then it got broken up. That was round one. Pressure ended up throwing Ciroc meta glasses in the pool. Ciroc was looking for her glasses and Pressure was walking off. And so when Ciroc found out Pressure threw her glass in the pool, she was trying to get to Pressure. Pressure realized that Ciroc trying to get it, so she ended up running off laughing. No, because they let Ciroc on the run, and Ciroc ended up catching Pressure and whooping her pretty much. Just embarrassing. TT, you could tell TT like Pressure, you know what I'm saying? She was like, Pressure, chill. Like, I think you was kind of wrong for that. Like, that's a real friend when TT can say, you know, who was in the wrong. Pressure and Ciroc end up going again. And everybody know Pressure can't fight. Okay, next episode, Pressure getting whooped by Ciroc on the couch. They all on the buses fighting. Pressure fighting, Ciroc fighting, and then Pressure end up fighting Ciroc, I think. And I think, yeah, Tavy jumped in. I don't know who was Pressure fighting at first, but Tavy jumped in. And TT was end up trying to hold Tavy back, don't do nothing. And Tavy was like, man, watch out. TT was like, no. And Tavy ended up choking. She ended up choking TT, like, them DMX allegations is not gonna go away. But it's my review for Baddies. This episode was alright. It was a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? Tommy friends getting whooped by the whole house. Pressure doing the same things. The scene wasn't even all that. But this is my review for Baddies. Like I said, I do interviews and games with the other reality TV stars as well. Yeah, I just bought dyoungdrift and I'm out of here. Peace.